guys, it's Evie here and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe. This is going to be an episode of my prep diary, so episode number 2, and I just wanted to do a sit down chat on the things that I have learned during my bulking phase so far. So I'm just about to finish week 7 of my bulk, and yeah, it's been really hard, and I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about the struggles of this phase of when it comes to bodybuilding. You see a lot of people talking about the struggles of not being able to eat enough, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of a side of going into bodybuilding for the first time, what I've learned so far, and how my bulk is going. So if you're interested, just make sure you keep on watching. Lesson number 1 that I have learned, that eating more is actually so damn hard. When I learned that I had to bulk first before the cut and the prep and everything, I was like, eating more is so easy. Like, how hard can it be? But when you are being calorie specific, macro specific especially, the volume of your food is so much bigger and the amount you have to eat just becomes so much. So when you are eating nutrient dense food, eating more is actually really hard. If you're just going off calories in versus calories out, not tracking your macros, it's way easier to consume like 2,500 calories. But when it's nutrient dense food, it's very hard. And what I found the hardest out of all the macros is carbohydrates. I didn't realize eating carbs, pardon me, was going to be an issue. I'm like, I love carbs. I eat carbs all the damn time, but the amount of carbs that I had to eat, wow. Honestly, the first 2 weeks in, I was like, I honestly cannot do this anymore. I feel sick. I am force feeding myself. I can't even hit my goals most of the time. I just feel like it's not going to get any easier. But being a part of a community that's done this before, I go to a bodybuilding specific, not a bodybuilding specific gym, but I go to a gym where a lot of bodybuilders go. And I've, started to make friends in that gym, and, they've told me it does get easier. Your stomach will get used to it. And it has. My stomach has gotten used to it. I'm now almost onto week 8, and I'm able to eat all my meals now without feeling like I want to throw up and pass away. And with the eating more, you're obviously going to gain weight, because that is the whole purpose of this bulking phase. We want to build as much as possible to be able to then trim it away, and then you're left with all this juicy muscle. So I have learned that I need to embrace being uncomfortable. That first 2 to 3 weeks really fucking challenged me. I was uncomfortable every single day. Even when it came to breakfast, my second meal of the day after pre-work, I was like, I physically don't even want to look at the food. I don't want to smell the food, let alone eat the food. But by pushing through, by getting all my meals in, my body has learned to adapt. I have learned to be a little bit uncomfortable. I'm still a little bit uncomfortable with my own body at this stage, but it's not as bad as it used to be. So you really got to learn to get uncomfortable as well. The second thing I have learned is counting calories and macros is so annoying and time consuming, and I am fucking over it. Oh, if you hear Peter pattering, it's just my doggies. Katara, is that you? Do you want to come sit down? Or do you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Are you feeling a little sick? Can you go? Oh, say hello. Say hello. Oh, okay. No, I don't want kisses. That's okay. Can you go to your bed? Can you go to your bed, princess? Thank you. Thank you, baby. Okay, where was I? Yeah, counting calories, really time consuming, really annoying, and I'm kind of over it. So yeah, I have learnt that I just got to get through this. It's only for a few months, and then I can just go back to not tracking anymore. But tracking calories has been obviously very useful, because I want to make sure that I'm getting all the micro and macronutrients as well as the calories that I need to get in. It's a very useful tool, and I'm really happy with the timing that I'm doing this competition, because I'm in a really good spot with food. I haven't really been impacted negatively too much. So I kind of preempted I'm probably gonna struggle for a little bit with my body image, with the weight gain, etc. But because I preempted that in my mind, I was like, I know I can tackle this. But also when you're in the moment, it can be a little bit hard to try and ground yourself, I guess. I do think back to younger Evie when I was mostly doing calories in versus calories out, and my calories were at like 1,500 calories because I wanted to lose some fat and stuff. And I was counting every little single thing that I am now. But back then I was not in a good relationship with food. But now I am in a good relationship with food. So yeah. But yeah, counting calories is just really fucking annoying and I'm really over it. But it's also very useful too for what I'm doing. Number 3 is I have been learning to deal with my body changing. Obviously, I'm still in the first phase of the building phase, so it's only this one phase that I can talk about. Yeah, the first few weeks, obviously, like I saw the scale going up. I saw my definition, like I started losing like a definition in my abdominal area, so that was a little bit sad to go. But obviously with the bikini division, you can't really have a like a 6-pack, so kind of had to get rid of that. Not that I had a bit of definition there, but not too much. But anyways, with the bikini body division, it's very specific on like obviously the shape that you need, just like every other division. So the training is very specific to that. So like I've been seeing a lot of changes. The first few weeks I kind of went into like a downward spiral because I just felt like my body was changing a bit too quickly for my liking. But obviously this building phase is so critical and so optimal for that last state, that last phase. But yeah, just this morning I was like doing like practice posing, and when I did one of the poses I was like, my glutes look so good. I don't think my glutes have ever looked this juicy in my life, and that just shows that the amount of food that I'm eating is working. So that's why this phase is so important. I have learnt to appreciate this phase, and I have learnt that my body is doing such an amazing thing. The first, I guess, 4 weeks I was like, oh, like I just don't want to build anymore. Like I just want to go back to how lean I was previously. But being able to appreciate this phase, being able to appreciate that my body has changed in a good way has been very beneficial, and my glutes are now popping a little bit. I'll put a picture on the screen on what it looks like this morning because I was so happy about this pump. But yeah, it does come and go in waves. There are some days where I'm like, oh, I'm smashing it, I look so good. And then there's other days where body dysmorphia is like, hello, how are you? How are you feeling? Shit, that's exactly what I wanted you to feel, which is totally normal. Obviously it's a shit feeling, but a lot of people go through this who aren't even bodybuilders. So we are our own worst critiques. So I just have to remember this is just a temporary phase for how I'm going to look at the end of this process. Fourth thing that I have learned about this building and bulking phase is my energy levels. Taking a pre-workout snack has given me such great energy to go into my training sessions, to train with full intensity, which has allowed my body to grow in ways that it needs to. Like, do you see that? Do you see these arms? So many lateral raises I gotta do, and I want so many lateral raises that we have to do because we really want some pop and shoulders, which was actually a physique goal I had last year. I really wanted some nice shoulders. So yeah, my energy levels have been incredible since incorporating a pre-workout snack. So I'll usually have like a crumpet with peanut butter or honey, or if I'm out of crumpets, like I'll have a piece of toast, or I'll even have like a muesli bar. So I rotate between those things, as well as my pre-workout drink, which is pre-workout usually from Naked Harvest, which also has creatine in it, and I also mix L-glutamine in there as well. Previously, I was just having my pre-workout drink. I wasn't having a pre-workout snack, and which is really silly of me because I have a diploma in nutrition, and I do understand, okay, I do know, guys, that carbohydrates are the body's main source of energy. So obviously when I'm having a carbohydrate source before going into my workout, it's obviously going to give me more energy and it's going to burn that energy efficiently. I have been able to hit PBs basically every single week. Even if it's just popping in a 1.25 on each end, it's still an increase of weight. So yeah, I've been able to train with intensity, been training until failure, and I have been upping my weight, so progressive overload over the last 7 to 8 weeks as well. So really, really happy with my progress in the gym. So I do only plan on doing this once. I honestly just wanted to do a bikini comp just once in my life, just to kind of just see how far I can push myself mentally, physically, and I just wanted to tick this off my bucket list, being like, yeah, I stepped up on the stage and I looked fucking phenomenal. But I do understand that this lifestyle is not sustainable, and I also do really miss my training sessions of my functional training and my running. Like, I really, really miss my old training schedule. So I'm really excited to get back into that after I finish this. I know that the reverse after you come off on stage, I've heard that it is like the 2 to 3 months darkest moments of competitors' lives. So I really hope that I don't fall too badly in a slump, just because I really want to get back into my old kind of lifestyle. But also, I could be saying this now and I don't know what I'm actually going to feel at that time. Number 5, the 5th lesson that I have learned during this bulking series is I really miss cardio. I did not think I was going to miss cardio as much as I do, but I really, really do. So previously, I would be going on the Stairmaster / treadmill for about half an hour after my workouts in the gym, and then I would usually walk my dogs in the afternoon for about 20 to 25 minutes. 9 times out of 10, I don't end up walking my dogs because I have reached my step count for the day. And sometimes I don't even jump on the treadmill at all at the gym. Like, sometimes I just skip cardio completely at the gym, and it's just unintentional steps that I am doing throughout the day, going up and down the stairs, when I'm vacuuming, mopping. It's all of those non-intentional cardio that I kind of just do throughout the day. So I understand why cardio and steps is so limited right now, because we are trying to build, and if you're burning off more energy than you're consuming, then what's the point of this phase? You know what I mean? But I do know that cardio does ramp up, especially during prep. So prep is usually like the last 12 weeks before you step on that stage. I know it really, really ramps up. So that's why it's so low now, so we can build, and then cardio will also be great for that cutting phase. I'm probably going to hate cardio during prep because during that time you are just so low in energy. You aren't consuming as much energy as you are, like as I am right now. And it's just like the last thing I want to do is walk on a Stairmaster, but I have to get it done. So I understand, like I just have like a greater understanding of this phase right now. Okay, so that is the end of this video. So I just want to talk about 5 different points that I have learnt during my building / bulking phase. I have gained almost 4 kilos. So at first I was like going in a downward spiral after I just gained like 1 kilo. But when I stepped on scale this morning, I was like, fuck yeah, the weight has gone up, which means the amount of food I am consuming is a good amount. I've also been utilizing like liquid calories a lot, just to make sure I get those calories in, and just eating, I guess, a few calorie dense foods just to get me over that line. Like I'll just have like a sneaky chocolate here and there if I have like leftover calories. Okay, bye miss. So yeah, but obviously focusing on those whole foods and those nutrient dense meals to make sure I get my macros in. If you enjoyed this prep diary, please make sure you give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and you can also follow my journey on Instagram, which is at evykassiotes, and I've also started posting a bit more about this on TikTok as well, which is just the same handle. My next prep diary, I might just do another what I eat in a day, because I am eating more. I'll talk about my calorie increase, and I'll talk about the foods that I'm eating now. It's a bit different to the first one that I did. So yeah, stay tuned, make sure you subscribe, and until next time, I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you are, and just remember that one bad day isn't a setback, and tomorrow can always be better. Bye.